Are you curious about manned drones? Well, this is the video for you. In this video, we'll show you 5 drones that you could ride in very soon. From a single-seat flying eVTOL to an amazing flying taxi that looks like a jet, we've got you covered. eVTOL aircraft has come a long way. We have the latest updates on flying drone technology from these electric aviation pioneers. In this video, we'll show you just how close we are to a real-life Jetson-style world where you can ride in luxury from home to job and back. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned flyer, this video is a must-watch.
A lot of people behind the scenes working very long hours. This is right at the cutting edge. So I've flown a simulator of it, I've seen virtual reality mock-ups of it, but this will be the first time I've actually seen the real aircraft. It's got the large wingspan that gives it the ability to fly at 200 miles an hour. To take off and land vertically, we've got 8 lift rotors and they tilt from 90 degrees. So that enables us to yaw the aircraft. We then transition towards forward flight and then it flies like a normal aircraft. We're building what's called redundancy, and that enables us to conceive an aircraft that's 100 times safer than a helicopter or 1 in a billion failure rate. Our aircraft will be at 1/5 of the operating cost. And then finally, it's emissions free. That's a really key element to the whole purpose of vertical aerospace. This is completely new. We're pioneering electric aviation, and this is going to transform the way we travel. Aviation today contributes just over 2% of man-made CO2 emissions. With more people flying, the percentage contribution is going to grow. And so it's really, really important that we start making meaningful inroads into reducing aviation's footprint. The initial vehicle we're developing is an all-electric, purely battery-powered vehicle. We see them as acting as a stepping stone to improving the wider environmental impact of aviation. We're seeing massive transformation in the technologies that we're starting to use. We will see different types of batteries giving improvements in performance, improvements in range, and that's going to make these vehicles more and more affordable. We see a real adjacent opportunity for hybrid vehicles, either using sustainable fuels in gas turbine generators combined with batteries, or also a really exciting opportunity using hydrogen fuel cells, again combined with batteries. Vertical's in fact already run hybrid solutions, and we're in discussions with a number of companies that are developing for these kind of applications. Vertical firstly will have new variants of the VAX4, but also we're working on larger vehicles. And at that point, we really open up the potential for disrupting the whole ultra-short-haul airline market. We've started with an aircraft that is really heavily automated, so as much of the pilot workload is done automatically, but the pilot is ultimately in the vehicle and able to take control. Over time, we will see probably in non-passenger carrying vehicles and remote operations, and then through to eventually final autonomy. Our strong view is that in most parts of the world, we're going to start as a manned vehicle, at least for this decade, if not well into the next decade. It's a real privilege to work for Vertical. We've got incredible talent, huge ambition, and a real opportunity to change not just the face of aviation, but also how we all travel. I feel really blessed to work with such smart people on such a purposeful mission.
An eVTOL aircraft market that is rapidly developing now appears to have the same sense of urgency as a gold rush. Numerous startup businesses are frantically working to get their innovative designs certified for service. Airbus and other well-known participants in the aerospace industry are also present. Airbus is promoting a slightly more patient approach in light of numerous obstacles the so-called eVTOL sector must overcome in order to realize its full potential. The urban air mobility division of Airbus is putting the finishing touches on two concepts that it hopes to pave the way for its first eVTOL model. Both the single-seat Vahana and the four-seat City Airbus aircraft are not intended to ever be used in commercial aviation. It does, however, think that the knowledge it is gaining about things like electrical power, autonomous flight controls, and the aerodynamics of vertical takeoff and landing will be crucial in ensuring the success of the new design it quietly began developing in early 2019. The lack of an established regulatory framework in these machines is the biggest issue. A number of new technologies are also included in this that are novel to regulators. In order for them to be able to market their safe, certified products, the industry must collaborate with them. According to Airbus, eVTOL aircraft are a potent response to public demand for a more environmentally friendly air travel. It sees the Vahana and City Airbus initiatives as helpful testing grounds for low-carbon green technology that might eventually find its way onto bigger aircraft. The European group also maintains that for eVTOL aircraft to have long-term future, they must gain public acceptance by minimizing unacceptably high levels of noise and visual pollution, and by successfully integrating with other transportation options and the city's infrastructure. But safety must come first when determining whether and how the eVTOL dream can be realized and maintained.
Arming. Okay, coming up.
Today is a really big day for electric flight. Vertical takeoff and landing, it all happened here.
I'm just incredibly proud to be a part of this team that's put this together. Both on the flight test side, we have an amazing flight test team, but also just the incredible engineering talent we have. When you've got exceptional people like we have at Joby, then you do exceptional things. We've redefined possible here at Joby. We've shown that with the right people and the right team and the right technology, we can do what everyone else thinks is impossible.